Hello everyone, I am Hema Sati Sharma and student. We are discussing the chapter Transportation in Animals and Plants for class 7. We have already discussed the requirement of transportation system in animals and plants, human circulatory system and its components. So we had discussed blood in our previous lecture. Today we are going to discuss about blood vessels. So our body contains some tube-like structures which are called the blood vessels. The blood in our body flows in these blood vessels only. So blood vessels are pipe-like or tube-like structures, and these vessels are running all through our body, therefore transporting blood all through the body. Our body contains 3 types of blood vessels based on the function which they perform. So one blood vessel is artery, second is vein, and third is capillary. So we have 3 kind of blood vessels: arteries, veins, and capillaries. Arteries. Arteries carry the oxygen-rich blood from the heart to all parts of the body. So now there are 2 main things, that artery carry oxygen-rich blood, and second is it is taking blood from heart to all part of the body. Arteries are elastic. That means they can be stretched. Arteries have thick walls. Arteries are located deep under the skin. They are not located superficially on the skin. Blood flow through the artery is rapid. That means blood flow in arteries is at a faster rate and under pressure. Now we'll be studying about veins. So we had studied arteries carry oxygenated blood, whereas veins carry deoxygenated, that is carbon dioxide rich blood. Arteries are carrying blood from heart to all the parts, whereas veins are carrying carbon dioxide rich blood from all the parts of the body to the heart. Now easily seen as greenish blue tubes on hands and legs, these are thin walled. They are located just under the skin. So if you observe your skin and your skin is thin, you can observe greenish blue tubes. These are veins. Walls are present which allow blood to flow only in one direction. So we had studied that blood flows rapidly in arteries. So in veins, blood does not flow rapidly. The flow is not under high pressure and the speed is slow. Therefore, walls are present so that blood is flowing in only one direction. Now we'll be discussing the difference between arteries and veins. So we know that arteries are the blood vessels which carry blood from heart to different parts, and this is containing oxygen, while veins are the blood vessels which carry carbon dioxide rich blood from body organs to the heart. Now arteries have thick walls, whereas veins do not have thick walls. Arteries have, the blood pressure is high, that is blood is running with a high pressure, whereas in veins blood is running with a low pressure. Arteries are narrow because they are thick walled, therefore there is narrow, and blood is flowing quickly at a faster rate, whereas veins have thin walls, therefore they are wider and blood is flowing with a slower rate. Arteries do not have any valve because blood is flowing in right direction due to the pumping of heart, because blood is pumped from the heart to the body, and arteries are carrying blood from heart to the body. Okay, so now it is carrying blood in the direction of pumping, whereas veins are carrying blood in the opposite direction of pumping. Therefore, chances of backflow are there. Therefore, they contain valves. Next, we'll be discussing about the blood vessels which are called capillaries. So capillaries are small blood vessels, smallest blood vessels. These are very thin. Arteries and capillaries, they divide themselves into capillaries. So the thick artery, it branched itself to several thin blood vessels which are called capillaries. Through these capillaries, the oxygenated blood is delivered to the tissues in the body. Now these capillaries also take up the deoxygenated blood from the tissues and then merge to form veins. So in this way, capillaries connect veins and arteries. In our next class, we'll be studying about the blood group system. Thank you.